basically I teach a leadership course with networking and how do you show up to a club with 70, 80, 90 girls? How do you show up to a party with 70, 80, 90 girls? And he's seen it. Like one of the things I wanted is when Justin came to Vegas, I wanted to literally show him what it is that we were doing. I wanted him to see it firsthand. So that was one of the things that was awesome. And then,
well, what about you, bro? What's new with you?
We've quadrupled the size of the company. It's been incredible, the growth. We have a free school server and a paid school server. I am doing an affiliate thing with Ty Lopez. Just on stage with him the other day.
He's back on the internet?
Yeah, he is. He's starting up. He's cranking everything back up now. And then what's his face? Brad Lee and I have been doing some stuff. I'd love to get you with Brad Lee. Brad Lee would be a great interview for you guys. Okay. I just went to a seminar with Wes Watson, and then that's when I talked to you.
Wes, yep.
So my cohort is it's Dan Fleischman, who is the most. Every influencer in Los Angeles knows Dan Fleischman, but like he's not famous. But like whenever he has parties, everyone shows up. But like it's Dan Bilzerian level parties. Mm-hmm. Fleischman, this is my buddy, hardcore closer. Wes Watson, my buddy Cole Gordon, and Ty Lopez. It's just this cohort of very, very successful men, and we all help each other out. I've reverse engineers a lot of stuff they've done with their funnels and their sales, and it's just been nothing but beneficial for us. I can't believe this is my first try at being a CEO of a company, and the fact that it's been this outrageously successful has just been terrific. Nice. And then the guests that I'm able to get on my podcast, I'm nowhere near the size you guys are, but the people who reach out to me, like you said, you asked me before about Jay Cutler. Mm-hmm. Jay came up to me at a party and said, "I watch your podcast," and I was like, "Dude, you got to be kidding me." Yeah. Like stuff like that has started to happen. So
five-time Mr. Olympia?
Huh? Five-time Mr. Olympia. It's just incredible stuff, man. And so that's been awesome. And the same thing, with Bilzerian, Ty Lopez, and obviously, with Rollo. Rollo reached out to me to do a show before I had ever met him. And I only met Rollo because of Andrew Tate. So like one of those things have been absolutely incredible. I teach a networking course while networking. And I feel like it's a blessing every day that I get to do this thing that I love, and it gets to grow exponentially because of it. So we've done some pretty outrageous numbers. My partners don't want me to say how much money we're making, but we're doing really, really well. And so this is probably something I'm probably going to do something in this form for the rest of my life.
It's a blessing, man.
No,
it is a blessing,
great, man. And basically helping guys with understanding social circle.
You sold a 20K paid in full.
Oh,
you
really?
did, yes, because you guys put an affiliate code on one of the things. You had a 20K paid. It was just the other day, dude. Even the Fresh and Fit stuff, you guys have helped us grow. It's just been absolutely great because the stuff that we're doing, because it works so well, and I use so many testimonials. That's the reason why it's just been able to grow so fast. So basically, I teach a leadership course with networking and how do you show up to a club with 70, 80, 90 girls? How do you show up to a party with 70, 80, 90 girls? And he's seen it. Like one of the things I wanted is when Justin came to Vegas, I wanted to literally show him what it is that we were doing. I wanted him to see it firsthand. So that was one of the things that was awesome. And then
horrible time.
No, it's a great way to make the move. We talk about social circle game all the time and how it's like, for a lot of times it's how people meet their girl. But if you're able to do it at a more elite level where you're actually able, obviously we normally don't advocate you be friends with girls, but there are situations where you can have females in friendly positions that elevate your status and ability to go ahead and attract other women. So it's really strong social proof if you know how to do it right. The problem is that can most guys pull it off without some type of instruction? No.
That was the thing. Like when Rollo and I first met, that was the big point of contention is can men and women be friends? And the answer is if you are sleeping with 7 girls and you make a bunch of money and you have other girls in your DMs and you have like an assistant or some girl that you're not attracted, you can definitely be friends with women. But most guys don't live in that reality. Yeah. But I will tell you the reality of having women introducing you to women is unbelievable. And the reason I found that out was because I consistently had girls on my show and I'd be like, the last 5 guys you slept with, how'd you meet them? And it was always a female friend, a female friend, a female friend, a female friend, and then Instagram. And I was like, oh, dude, I need to reverse engineer this. Yeah. And so that's why I have a bunch of women in my life who are constantly introducing me to women. There's no way. I had 200 girls show up to my bikini competition last year. There's no way for me to do that without women helping me recruit other women. Does that make sense?
1000%.
And you guys have IC and all these girls here that help you with this kind of thing. You call them the hoe wranglers. It's that kind of deal where like there's certain.
Who called them that?
Huh?
Who called him that?
Icy told me she said the name of the position is a hoe wrangler. Is that correct?
I didn't ordain
correct.
that. Okay. that was not me, bro.
Okay, sorry.
I've never heard that term, but it's funny as hell. Yeah. I'm gonna start using it now.
Yeah, but the point is having women. So women do 3 things for you. They calibrate you, especially if you're not used to being around other women. They get you invited to everything. You're not getting into Bilzerian's parties. You're not getting into the Maxa parties unless you're bringing 30, 40, 50 girls.
Actually, my first Drake party that I got invited to was from a girl.
Was it? Yeah, there you go.
Without her, I would not have been there.
And then so also a lot of my sponsors, a lot of my clients, and a lot of the people that whenever we throw these parties, I always am introduced to them by women.
Yeah.
And so that's the reason why I say they're part of the connection. Also, I know this is a weird analogy, but foreign intelligence services, who do they use in order to get people to snitch?
Women.
They use women. Do you remember?
Honeypot,
You remember General Petraeus when he became the head of the CIA? Do you guys remember why he had to step down as the head of the CIA?
Why? He was compromised.
Because he was compromised because he was cheating on his wife with a fucking reporter, and that's what
Chinese chick, right?
I don't remember which one it was,
okay.
but the point is, like, that's the reason why I know so much about so many people, because I have all these women in my life who just are telling me, dude, when dudes talk shit about me, I know in like 5 seconds, because they're always running their mouth to try to brag to women. And so that's the reason why I say, like, having this in your life is pretty beneficial.
But do you know why? Guys pillow talk with girls, think it's cool and it's all kosher. But what happens is the girl says, "Oh, now I got you, nigga," and then she talks to you. Oh, you heard what so said about you, and then before you know it, spread through the whole town.
Yeah.